Hello there, everyone. So, this is going to be a guide for Revolution Idle. This is a very known incremental game, even though they say it's an idle game. I would, personally, I would say it's a incremental game. But yeah, I would like to make a guide on this game. I won't make any heavy edits or something. I would make this into I don't know how many parts, like maybe four, five, six parts of this, where I just go into each step of the game. So this first part is gonna be about the first infinity. The next part is gonna be about from infinity to eternity, and from eternity to dilation, and then from dilation to unity. And then I don't know how many parts I'm gonna make in unity, because unity is almost half of the game. People call it the end game, but I think that's a halfway mark when you get to that part. So yeah, first of all, let's go into the settings to see how I have mine set up. I will keep the music down so I can have some background music for you guys. And then the sounds, I don't know, I like the small clicking sounds this game makes. I think it's quite satisfying. For you guys to follow along, I think scientific would be more easy. Many find it more easy, even though I personally like the standard. I don't know why. And yeah, I think that's what I have for general. I'll keep it English for you guys. And then here, I don't know what you guys prefer as display. I would keep seasonal themes off, and then bright text for colors, for dark colors, so you can see easier in the video. Then achievement pop-ups. Things can get in the way of you, when you try to use time flux and you for example time warp, then all of a sudden there's gonna be an achievement popping up here, and then you're gonna, it's gonna be in the way. And you're gonna use up maybe, I don't know how much time warp I'm gonna do, but you can almost when an achievement pop up, let's say you use 5 hours, and this achievement pop up comes up, and then you can waste half an hour of time flux. So I'll keep the achievement pop ups off. I'll just go in here and show you guys the achievement. And then in-game notifications, no, I prefer that off. It's when you beat a few challenges in this game and it keeps popping up here at the bottom. I'd like to keep that off as well, because I could just show you guys. The notification dots I'll keep on, because I find them kind of nice and indicating for some people that haven't played this game before. And then show tooltips. Yeah, sure. It's these tips, these text boxes that comes up. FPS, I don't know. I don't mind really. Then gameplay, show tutorials. No, I'll make guide, so this is gonna be pretty simple. One click to prestige, yeah, and yeah, this it kind of says it by itself. And then there's the hotkeys, so I'll just keep them by the default. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, I like to there's no real strategy in this. You just invest in the first red color, because you would like these laps to pick up as quick as possible so you can get more income. And eventually, when you think you have a decent amount, I would say when this is I don't know, a few hundreds in maybe, then you can start to buy the orange color, so you can get that extra multiplier up here. All of these multipliers is what counts for your revolution per tech, or this is the amount of income you have per revolution. So let's say I buy this up to 5. You can see here 5 laps. As you can see here, this is gonna make us 5 times this amount of revs in a second. And on top of that, this orange color is also gonna make us a lot of what do you call it, like revolutions. But for the first like couple of colors, I just like to get up like these the other colors up to the same price as the new color. Later on, when we get to the like more expensive colors, I just get them up to the same amount. Later on, like when we get to the more expensive colors, I just buy those because that adds like another multiplier up here. But for now, I just like to get them up to the same price, so like we can get an even income. And by this time, it's almost like, or by now, this is almost like the same price as the other two. So we can buy the other one now. And throughout this whole series, I'm just gonna go for like all of the achievements, 425. I'll get a few like secret achievements on the way. You guys can say if you want, like if you want me to get all the secret achievements as well. I'll get as many as possible throughout this like whole playthrough. But let's start off by getting the first secret, or not the secret achievement, but the achievement, and that's by clicking on the credits tab, and you'll get this achievement number 5. And each achievement adds a 1.01 multiplier to mult gain, and multiplier to mult gain is one of the most powerful things in this game. We'll get more into that when we get to like the later prestige layers there is in this game. There's a lot. Like when you get to prestige, and then there's promotion, and then there's of course infinity. The other prestige layers we will talk about when we get into the later game. But for now, we'll just focus on the infinity. And for this series, I will be using an auto clicker a lot of the times until I get the automations that does everything for me, and later we will get some macros in that's developed in the game, which makes the game more playable, I would say, and more idle, instead of like an incremental game. It still is, but at least you can be more lean back. Right, let's get some upgrades in. But if you want to get one of your first secret achievements, you can click on the developer's logo, and it'll pop up like this. Just exit out again, and you'll get this one. And these secret achievements give you a plus 0.1% bonus to time flux gain, which is very handy because time flux is going to be one of the most crucial things you're going to need in this game. And I will upgrade. First of all, I would like to upgrade the time flux gain, which is like the most important part. Right now, I'll turn off offline flux. We'll need this later for the unity part of the game. So now we can buy green, since we got all of the prices up to the same amount. And we get that extra multiplier in there. So now we're at the later part of the beginning of, holy shit, later part of the beginning of Revolution Idol. There we go. Here you can see I've reached 1 million score, and I have unlocked the leaderboard here, which tells you like the score amount, and I don't know what this equivalates to. I know it's some math equation by the amount of score you have up here, but you can go in here and type Agent Smith. Oh shit, if I could spell. And then you will get another secret achievement, which gives you this Agent Smith right here, which gives you more time flux. But yeah, I've gotten my turquoise color. Since you get the like when you get into like the more expensive colors, I would say instead of being at the same price, it's only for the like first 3 to 4 colors. Since they get more expensive, I would suggest that you just get up to the half price of the next revolution. So let's say this, or you can see here, this costs E9, which is a billion. E9 revolution, so maybe you get up to like 500 million score, and then you can buy the next color. And I actually think I forgot to show you guys, but I also got this achievement down here, which is anti-epilepsy, which is to get a solid circle, which is when you get this red circle right here, up to 10 laps per second, which is also says here. I think it's different from each revolution when they become solid, but I know at least the red one becomes solid at 10. I think so. Now, as you can see, I've got all of my colors up to half of the price as the next color. So now I'm gonna buy cyan right there, and I'm gonna buy the last upgrade for my red color right here. And this is the Ascensions. As you can see, it says Red Ascension 0, which means that this, when I ascend this, it's gonna, as it says here, Ascension power times 10, which makes the mold gain to this color instead of 0.01 times each time it laps, it's gonna be 0.1, so 10 times as strong. But the laps will reset, so it's gonna be very slow, and I wouldn't recommend to do this like instantly, maybe a little later. But yeah, I would say the first time you should ascend this, you should at least have the yellow one up to Ascension 1 as well. So just keep it like as this is right here, so you can get like those ticks, because you're gonna gain like revolutions way slower when you don't have like 20 ticks per second. And as you can see now, I have unlocked the prestige window, which you can see here in the help menu. It also tells what about I've just talked about, the ascensions and whatnot. But there's also their prestige window right here, which it suggests to first prestige is recommended at 10 times prestige mold. I'd like to go a bit further than that, because I'd like to get more like exponent in as well. And the exponents are like the strongest thing in this game to like get score. Maybe I would say 30 or 50 times multiplier, and get like a prestige exponent up to 1.05 power. I don't know how to say it, like, yeah, up to the 1.05 power of your revolutions. And now I'm able to get the orange color up to its first ascension as well. And now since this orange color is the next color in this whole, I don't know, batch here of colors, then the next color, or when I should ascend this orange color, it should be when this green one is ready. Is also another secret achievement you can get here by clicking the red circle 100 times, and then you will get this achievement that says press 100 times in the center of the red circle, and you can click this achievement right here. And you will get this one as well. So that's 2 more secret achievements knocked down. You'll get plus 0.2% to all time flux. Now I've gotten all of my colors up to half of the price as the blue one. So I'll buy this one, and this should give us an achievement right here. Buy blue, which gives us more multi-mold gain. And soon enough, we'll be able to ascend the red color and also be able to prestige. And I forgot to mention as well, I have a lot of souls because I've bought multiple of these packs before. So I would try to keep this as like legit as possible. Maybe sometimes if I'd like to like skip into a further part of the game, I'd use some of these, well, some of these down here, to get more time flux gain. And I would actually like this one right here is actually the only one I would like to buy max capacity of, because this one is the most OP of them all. Like as you get further into the game, you unlock more like boosts like these you could buy from souls, but I think time flux is actually like the only useful one that you can buy. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy like a lot of these like time fluxes down here unless you guys are okay with it. But you'll have to tell me if you're okay with it. And soon enough, right here, I will be able to buy the yellow one here, get it up to its ascension, first ascension, and I will do this to the red evolution, and I'll get my first ascension buyable right here. And now it's just a matter of getting it up in the revolutions. So you can see right here, I still keep a lot of my speed in the red revolution, and I get 10 times as much multiplier gain to this color right here. And as you can see right here, the prestige window has gathered up to over 50 times prestige multiplier gain, and the exponent is up to 1.04. So let's prestige and get the prestige achievement. And you also unlock multiple buy, which is very handy, so I don't have to sit and spam this right here as much as I had before. And now I just, at this point in the game, when I've done my first prestige, I just like use like 5, like to buy 5 at a time. I don't know why, I just think it's more like, it's easier to like handle, and it's not that like very, like if you buy max you have to sit here and do all of this, even though there's like hotkeys, you can like press B and hold it in and then it'll buy by itself. But I don't know, I just like to have it on 5 at a time until you buy like the next color, and then you can do like this and then go back into 5 per revolution, if you understand me. Hopefully you do. I'm new to this, so I'll eventually, hopefully, get better at this and get better at explaining what I mean and what I do. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And now the goal for me is to get up to the prestige window again. Hopefully get up to 600-ish multiplier, because as it says here in the help menu, first prestige is recommended at 10 times. So I always have like this rule of thumb where you get 10 times, at least 10 times as much as you already have. So you can see up here in the corner, this is the prestige multiplier gain, and you can see here the exponent is 1.04. But this one should be at least 10 times as much, because I think that's more like, at least you'll be able to feel the difference, instead of like you go from 57 times multiplier to double as much, so 114, which is, you will feel a little difference because of the exponent maybe, but not that much. I don't think so. And at this point I would like to use some time flux, because then I could get back quicker to my prestige window. You would most likely, like in the beginning of the game, it's also very slow, but when you get your first prestige and you have to work back up to the like next prestige at 600, for me in this case 600 times multiplier, it would be nice to have some time flux like stored, just like 15-20 minutes maybe, and then just work up back to the next prestige window. Now, as you can see, I've worked my way back to the prestige window, so at this point it's just a matter of getting this up to 10 times as much. And now, since my yellow color is at its first ascension, I will allow myself to ascend the red color and get this up to 50 levels, and I'll get as you can see here, the red color is very like quick at building up a multiplier gain here, which is very good. You can see here as well, the income is growing very quickly. And also, like you can see here how strong the exponent is. You've probably, if you've seen other people play this game, then you know that the exponent is very broken. Because you can see here it's making 3 times as much right now, just because of 1.04 exponent. And now I have just bought myself for the first time their purple colors, so we get an extra multiplier gain. And I've thought about like getting this up to 1,000 times multiplier, because that like at the 1,000 times multiplier you unlock the promotion window, which is the next prestige layer. And I would like to talk a bit about that before I commit to that. And also I can see now I've unlocked the green ascension one, so I would allow myself to ascend the orange color and get this one up soon enough. Right here, this red multiplier would go above 1,000 multiplier gain, and this will give us an achievement in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, and we get this achievement right here, which is very good. So we gain more multiplier. And now I am buying the pink color, which makes another multiplier go up, which is nice. And I forgot to show you, but I unlocked the turquoise ascension number 1, so I allowed myself to ascend the yellow color as well, so we can get more of that multiplier. And as you can see here, now I have unlocked the red ascension 2, and I've almost gotten my prestige window up to 1,000 times multiplier. And since there is an achievement, I will reset at 1,000 times multiplier. Since there is an achievement with reach ascension 2, which will gain us 15 minutes of time flux, I will do that. But the same rules as for ascending this color after the next 2 is ready. It still applies, but I will just do this one time so I could get this achievement. And I will prestige yet again. So I've unlocked the promotion window as well. And it's harmless to click, you don't instantly promote. There's 4 promotions you can choose from. There's the molt gain molt, lap speed multiplier, ascension power, and promotion power. These 2 right here, the first one and the third one, are the most OP of them all, I think. The first one is the one you would like to select at first. Even the help suggests it right here. First promotion is recommended at 6 times molt gain, because this is gonna make it so this one doesn't just give you, like, let's say you can see here it says molt gain 0.01, right? If you get this up to, like, let's say 9 or 10 times multiplier, this will make 0.12 instead of just 1, even though you haven't prestiged or ascended yet, which is very good. So it's like a permanent buff to all of the colors as well. It's not only just the prestige. And I actually got myself 2 more achievements. I just realized prestige twice and reach 1,000 times prestige multiplier. But yeah, this is recommended at 6. I'd like to go a bit further for my first promotion, so it goes a bit faster, maybe 9 or 12 times. But you can see here it costs XP, and when you do this, it resets, as it also says down here. It resets the prestige multiplier, so you have to build up your prestige from scratch again, and you'll lose your exponent and everything. So yeah. Do this when you've got like 10,000 or maybe 100,000 times prestige multiplier. But yeah, I'll build my way back up to where I were before. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to talk about the others. This one, the lap speed multiplier, is probably the second one you would like to after you've gotten your mold gain, so you can get like quicker mold gain and you can ascend quicker. You don't need to like do this where you have to wait for like your third ascension to pop up here. And then after that, you will probably get a multiplier gain again, because by then your like gains are gonna be very like exponential, and it's gonna be very quick to get back up to your next promotion. And then after that, you'll get ascension power, which I will get more into later on when I get to that point of the game. And then at last, get your promotion power. And now I've actually stopped my time flux usage because I've just realized I can increase my gain with the time flux. I will just use the last 20 seconds here. But yeah, always when you have the opportunity, just increase your time flux gain or the capacity. Depends on how much you have, of course. But yeah, always increase your time flux gain. It's the most important you can do. Oh yeah, and I just realized, if you want to get another secret achievement, you can just spam this right here, and you'll get 1000 milliseconds of time flux. And you'll get this one right here. Or more time flux gain, of course. And now I've managed to work myself back up to the prestige window, so now I don't think I'm gonna prestige anymore. I'm just gonna wait for the mold gain mold to be at a certain point where I think it's okay to do a promotion, because otherwise it's gonna take too long to work myself back up. And now I've just ascended green for the first time. I'm almost able to buy the white color as well, which is nice. It will grant us the achievement of buying the white color, which is times 1.05 lap speed, which is going to be very handy. And as you can see here, now I've granted myself +2 experience to the promotions window. As you can see here, the experience needed for the first promotion is 1, and this is 2 to the power of the level amount. So let's say this is the first level, and this is 1 XP. The next level will be 2 XP, the next one will be 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128, and so on and so forth, right? So each level is going to be more expensive to like work up to, but at one point this experience factor right here is just going to explode with the amount of like prestige mold you're going to gain. And now I've gotten myself up to the point where I'm almost able to buy white. But yeah, I'll be able to buy the white color right here, which now grants us the achievement we've all been waiting for, or I've been waiting for. You guys just, probably it was a cut for you, I think so, hopefully, if I know how to edit. Now I've gotten myself to the point where I've got 7 experience to this, and I'm at 6 times multiplier, but yet I'm still not gonna prestige. And I think when I actually hit this promotion, I'm not gonna cut as much in the video, because after you get the first promotion, the game accelerates very quickly. Like, it's incredibly fast, and you're gonna hit your first infinity like within the next 20 minutes or something. And I've probably been sitting here for almost 2 hours. So yeah, it is like the first part of the game before you get your first promotion is very, very slow. But there's like multiple spots in this game where it becomes very fast, and then all of a sudden it gets very slow, like super slow. But yeah, we'll get to that later in the next couple of videos, I think so. Hopefully, if I keep doing this, I think I will, because this right now is just like a fun project I've thought of doing for quite a while. Now I just grabbed my second ascension for the red color, so now look at the multiplier gain for the red color. It's incredibly fast. So when you get like your second ascension, Like the first Ascension, you went from 0.01 multiplier gain to 0.1, and then from the second one you go from 0.1 to 1 times multiplier, because it's 10 times each time you ascend, which is why Ascension power is one of the most incredible things in this game, except for the exponent. Like the Ascension power you're gonna miss a lot around with, both in like the normal game, but also in another thing that comes up in a later part of the game when you reach Unity. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Now, I've like kind of thought about it, and I think I'm actually gonna promote right now. I think nine times is good enough. So let's go, and I will gain some time flux for that. Let's get started with our first promotion. And it's probably been 2 minutes since I promoted. Man, I really do love this game. Like the way it just takes off. It's so like satisfying. At least the beginning game, and I think also like Infinity and Eternity. When you get to like Unity, you have to experiment a lot by yourself as well. There's a lot of guides, which I've watched, and I will probably also give my own tips on what to do at the Unity part. But I think this is like, it's just one of the most like satisfying. Like I love the UI and the way that this whole like thing looks, and it's just like so simple. It's just circles going around. But there's no like more satisfying idle or incremental game I've ever played than this, because this just goes bananas later on when you get to like the later part of the game. But yeah, just like this already, I've reached my first Ascension, which took us like 20 minutes the first time. This time it only took me 3 minutes. So yeah, it's incredibly fast, and I'm already at my first prestige window. And I think after you've gotten your first promotion, you should probably do your first prestige at, I would say, 100 times, because you can already see this one goes up very quickly. So yeah, and like every time you get a new color, it's just, you can see the revs here go up by so much. So your income is going to be very quick at building up when you get these multipliers going. Like you see this multiplier goes up by 10% each time. Yeah, but yeah, it's just pure exponential growth, and there's nothing more satisfying than that, I think, in a number go up game. Like if you're just here for a number go up game, like the first games I found very interesting were Adventure Capitalist, and then Adventure Communist, and Cookie Clicker Heroes, all those like basic games. But then when this came out like a year ago from when I'm recording this, I fell in love with this, because this is just like a game you can nerd around with and see how fast you can get to your first Infinity and Eternity and eventually Unity. But yeah, this is like, and when you get the automations as well, this game becomes even more satisfying, so you don't have to sit here and always press B and A and whatnot. So also we could get another achievement where you could get a secret achievement actually, where you can get your first what's it called, skin for free. If you look here, you press this like pie chart up here, you see this down here, and this is your 4 promotions, and you can see I have 4 levels into the first promotion. But if I do this and then okay, I was too slow. But it's like Morse code, right? And you have to spell banana, which, yeah, maybe hints to what the skin is. It's a banana skin you get. And then you, if you spell banana in Morse code, you will get the skin and the secret achievement. Oh, I fucked it up. But I'll just mess around with it just for a bit so you can see what it is like. Hold on. didn't get the secret achievement yet because it's very difficult to time it well, but I have got my prestige window up, so now I will prestige and get going with my multipliers. There we go. And you see here, flash of the headlights, and you unlock the skin banana. Go to your skins, you scroll down, and you see here. And then you can click it, the banana. And if you click this 100,000 times with an auto clicker like this, you will get another secret achievement, but that's something I will probably grind off camera, as they always say yes sir. And now I've worked my up to 100 times the multiplier again. There we go. And as you can see, I get an achievement from that to reach 1.1 exponent, which is very good. You can already see it's almost 10 times the amount from the, what's it called, exponent, which is incredibly overpowered. I mean, it's been like 10 minutes, maybe, not even, since I promoted first time, and I'm already back where I were before, and even further, I would say, because I have 10,000 times multiplier this time and 1.1 exponent. It's just so satisfying, man. I can't keep it together. I love this game. And we got the white color now. There we go. Second ascension to the red color. Look at that multiplier. And that's what I mean by the first promotion is like the best. Just look at that. We got one promotion and it does that. Like, it's just way better. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And we get our first cyan ascension, I think. Maybe. And you can see the prestige window as well. Second ascension for orange. The prestige window is just going nuts. And let's check the promotion. Yeah, you can see the experience is ticking in very quickly now. And the next promotion I would like to get is 2.5 times the lap speed to the second promotion. First, I think I'll grab 1,000,000 times multiplier. I think that would be more effective. And now I've grabbed my 1,000,000 times multiplier and I'm already back up again. Just look at this exponent, man. It's so stupid how good it is. It's at like almost 10,000 times as much as the original ref multiplier income. Oh man, oh man. And we are almost, there is our third ascension for the red color. And we are almost at E40, there we go. How much? Yeah. I'm very close to what my original goal was. One more and we will promote again. When this gets to, I think it's 511, I think, experience. We'll check. Hold on. Oh, my time clock is up. So let's see here. 511, and it should be a 2.5. I think so. Yeah, there we go. Way better. There we go. And now it's just gonna be chaotic from here. I don't think I'm gonna cut anymore now in the video. So let's just see how this will go. I think it should be very quick from here on out. As I remember, I've completed this game like 3 times or twice in the tarot card update. And from what I remember, like from here, it should be very, like, super fast. Yeah, look at that lap speed. Way better. I enjoy this way more than, of course, like no lap speed, duh. But like, you don't even necessarily need the time flux now, because I've almost got the same as 3 times time flux speed. Duke, Duke. this game makes you insane and very satisfied at the same time. It's no good, man. You're gonna become a crazy man when you're done with all of these achievements, you know. You see, like each time I get a new color, this like prestige window multiplier is like it's gonna explode each time because it's like another multiplier added to this whole equation up here. I think I'm just gonna do a jump cut to where I'll get the next promotion. And now I've worked my way back up to where I was before the last promotion. So I think I'm gonna work on the mult gain mult again. Get it up to like 50 times ish. Yeah, I think it would be fine to get it up to like 50 times multiplier, maybe. Because as you can see here, the experience is growing very rapidly, so it shouldn't be any problem. Or maybe even just like 40, I think would be fine. So I think now I would like to do my promotion, maybe when it does one more tick, and then we can get the mult gain mult. It should be around like 8,000. It should take up once more, and I'll get like, I think it's 50. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And yeah, I have a level 10 promotion. I'll just wait, hold on, let me see here. I think I'm actually gonna keep this time flux so I can get this increased time flux capacity. But yeah, just look at this. It's insane. Look at the multiplier up here, how fast it's going. And look at this. Yeah, it's insane now. And when you've done this like third promotion here, it's insane how fast you can get to your first infinity. Like, look at this, I'm already at my first red ascension. And I barely even did anything. That was less than a minute, so get this up to its next ascension and we can ascend this. And just look at that, bro. Oh my god, so good. And I think I'll get this up to 1,000 maybe on my first prestige here in this promotion. Because just look at how fast that's growing. It's insane. I love it. And we grab our prestige here. Yeah, even the 10s are hard like keeping up with buying with my hotkeys. So it's so satisfying and addictive, man. Dopamine level 1000. Like, I can't. Like, even after I've played this so many times, it's still like satisfying, even just to come back to the like start of the game and just start on a fresh, see all these like numbers go up. Because later you don't really pay attention to this. Sometimes you do, if it's for a challenge or something like that. But man, the beginning, like the early game is something else. It's like when you've had a Minecraft world where you've gotten everything, beaten the Ender Dragon, gotten netherite, you know, all of this and all of that, right? And you start on a fresh new world where you haven't played any hours at all. It has like a different vibe to it, you know? There we go, million times multiplier. Maybe actually I would turn it down just a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, look at that multiplier, bro. It's flying through the roof. And our next promotion would be at 15 times ascension power. This, like the first couple of ascension you do on your colors, you won't really feel it. But when you get to like your second or third ascension, then you really start to feel it, because it's like exponential how much the ascension power really does. Like at 10 times, it's kind of, you know, you can feel the difference, but it's not that much. You will see what I mean in a bit. I will actually get an achievement in not that long, unless I get a billion think so, actually. Maybe. Yeah, also look at that exponent, man. Holy. It's 100 million times more than the previous, or like the mult gain up here. And there we go, another achievement, reach 1.2 exponent. We are almost back to where we were before. Already, again. Like the first promotion, that would have taken like at least 10-15 minutes, I would say. Yeah, just look at this, man. So good. And that's what I mean by the first promotion is always like the best to go for in the early game. Just in general, like the game mode is very OP. I have so much into my promotion. Yeah, there we go. Have a Vigintillion score, or also known as E63 score. And yeah, it's at 15 times now. Maybe get it to 16. That would be a bit better. Or it depends on how much it jumps. Yeah, we could get it to 16, I think. Like the more you wait, the more rewarded you're gonna get. Okay, here we go. Make all mode speed 1,000 times. Yeah, and you can see now I can increase my capacity to 2 hours. That was a good investment, I think. And I think I will hit it on the next tick here, on the next level. Never mind. Hello? Can I? Thank you. And here we go again. And now I don't think you really need to think about like the rule of thumb I had with where you had to get the next 2 ascensions before you ascend the first one. Now you can just ascend when you kind of want to, because first of all you've got the lab multiplier, and now you've also got a bigger multiplier for your ascension power. Just ascend as soon as you can. So let's see here. Yeah. I mean, just look at that, man. And we're at 1,000 multiplier in just a moment here. And there we go. Yeah, you can just see how quickly it scales now. Yeah, this is this is crazy. And even without noticing, we're growing close to 10 million times multiplier. And you can press B to buy all the colors and A to ascend all colors, like that. And it also says it in here. I think that I went over that in the beginning of this video. Here we go. And we're back over 10 million times multiplier. It's insane. We need an insane counter at the top. Maybe. No. I'll wait. I'll need to see what I can do with like editing and stuff. Because I've basically never done a video recording before like this. Like this is my first time I'm ever doing this. So I'll just see what my capabilities are within like making videos and stuff. Here we go. See this like multiplier jumping up every time, or the score up here jumping every time I ascend all these colors. It's insane. It's lovely. It's lovely that it is what it is. I guess I'll get this to, let's say I'll get this to 200 times multiplier maybe. Because yeah, you can see right now it's growing rapidly, so it would make sense, I think. Then after that, we will get the promotions power, which will also, that one will boost all of the windows at the same time. except for its own like promotion. And we're growing closer to the 200 times multiplier. I don't know if I would get that. I actually think this is fine. Yeah, let's just take this. And I got an achievement for making the base multiplier to be above 1, as you can see here. Promote without prestiging. That should be easy though. Yeah, and we have it right here. Boom. And we get this achievement as well, which is good. And now we'll make every single one of our promotions above level 10, which will be good. Okay, I need one more level to the lab as well. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And here we go. I'll get it to 10,000 times multiplier. And then I will reset. Oops, I accidentally reset all my colors. There we go. And yeah, as you can see now, everything just goes bonkers. Everything just lines up with each other. The multipliers and the ascensions and stuff like that. I'll get it to 100 times multiplier, I think. There we go. The ticking sound, man. Oh my days. I can't. You guys will let me know in the next video if you would like me to mute the sound completely in the game and just have it as like some background music or some stuff like that. Personally, I think I would just like mute it because it's annoying me right now, but if you guys are okay with it, I'll keep it on. It doesn't really matter for me that much. I think it's just gonna, my brain is just gonna filter out the noise eventually. Wait, hold on. Yeah, got more time flux. I'll prestige one more time and then I will promote again. And we're almost at our first infinity. I think we have like 4, maybe 5 more promotions and then we're at our first infinity. Let's make this 30 or 1.30. There we go. And I will increase lap speed now maybe. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can unlock my prestige window. Or not prestige window, my promotion window. Or maybe the ascension power actually. We'll see. And we'll take this at 1,000,000 already. And we go boom. And we get an achievement for that as well. And boom. Boom. And I will prestige. When we get automations, this is gonna be so much. I actually think when you get the automations, it doesn't make the... No, it doesn't. It doesn't make like the buying noise. So I think we'll be good when we get to automations. I'll do one more prestige and then we'll promote. I'll see what I do. And there we go. Red, orange, and yellow are at 6th ascension. And yeah, I'll take the ascension power. Because if this goes to like 1.5 times to the ascension power is insane. Like I don't think you guys can imagine, or maybe you can if you've played this game before, but when you get like 1.5 times or even twice as much ascension power as you already have, it makes a humongous increase in how much like score you can get. Yeah, we'll just take that. And now you guys will see the magic of ascension power. It's insane. Make this to E26 maybe? No, E27. We're at octillion. Get this. Pew, pew. Pew. Can I make this 10 billion times multiplier? Yes, sir. There we go. And we will get the labs up to this. There we go. We'll get the achievement. And there's also an achievement to get them above, I think, 50. Wait, hold on. Make a solid circle. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, here. 1 times 1.1 to all mold gain, which is incredibly overpowered. Or not overpowered, but it's very good. Just look at the infinity bar. Get this, we get that, and then I think it's time to just go, wait, no, I'll get one more achievement before I go infinite, I think. And we take that one. And now I think I will go for this achievement right here, which is you have to make the multipliers go in reverse order. What that means is like the white one has to be the biggest one, and then the pink one, then the purple, then the, yeah, you get the point. I think. I hope so. There we go. Like this, 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 like this. Then you just power up. And you just give white all of the mold gain as much as you can. Now you get up the pink one to here. There we go. And we take, oh shit, that was the wrong one. We take this guy up to here, because you can see the lap is slower, but it makes less multipliers, so the pink will always make more mold gain. There we go. Get this one up to here, I would say. Like this. And then we get this up to that. Get this up to, oh shit. There you go. There you go. And oh shit. That wasn't the achievement, I got a secret achievement though. And we've got the achievement, there we go. Easy as that. And now it's time for Infinity. There we go. And as you can see here, we're about to hit it in a moment right here. And it's done. There you go. And that's how you hit Infinity in 3 hours? Yeah. And also that was what the secret achievement was about, just to stay in the game for 3 hours. Yeah, and then you unlock this Infinity tab right here, which is where you can gain your Infinity generation and automation. This will make a generator G1 multiplier multiplied by infinities and unlock automation and auto by currently ×1. Boom, like this. So this gives you generator power, which gives you mold gain. And right now we only have one generator. This later becomes so overpowered, it's incredible. And now it check out the best part, which is automation. Here you can see I have it equipped to 100%, so every time it has enough money for it, it will buy it. And yeah, it doesn't make the tick noise, which is nice. And there's also the Infinity bag. But yeah, and we got an achievement for getting the first Infinity and also unlocking automation, which gives us times 1.1 to the first generator, which is what gives us the mold gain, which is nice. But I think that will be it for the first video, so thank you for watching, and I hope I will make this into a series, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's gonna be more people like asking to make more of this, or like a more in-depth guide, for example, when I get later into the game with macros and stuff, I will do that. But for now, I'll just keep it simple and like do the basic game, and then the macros I'll fumble with on my own. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. So before I end this video, guys, I would like to say, meanwhile I was editing this, I realized that I didn't really have that much energy in me, or at least it sounded like that when I was recording this, so I'll try to keep my energy up next time I make a video. I hope you guys will bear with me the first couple of videos I make. But yeah, I'll try to do it better next time. Thank you guys.